Hello everybody, this is John from John's Home Restaurant and Tavern. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've kind of had knee problems, going to have surgery in the morning, so this is my last hoorah for a few days. But anyhow, if you've ever eaten at a China buffet restaurant, they have this baked crab dish that we really love. My wife and I really love it. I've never made this. I found several recipes online. I've kind of combined a couple of recipes. So we're using the flake style crab meat in imitation. So we're gonna get this kind of broke up and put in our bowl. Gonna kind of separate it out a little bit, tear some of it up, and while we do this, I've got all my other ingredients measured out already to save a little time. So what we're going to do now, I've got this kind of tore up pretty good. Leave some pretty big pieces and then some you want kind of small. So that's pretty good right there. So what I have here, I've got 1 cup of diced celery, I diced real fine, 1/4 of a yellow onion, and then 3 green onions, the greens and the whites. We're going to add all this in. Then what I have here is a 1/2 cup of sour cream we're going to add. Got that in. And now we need 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise.
What mayonnaise you like?
I like Blue Plate. I grew up eating Blue Plate. It's kind of a southern thing. I grew up eating Blue Plate. Now, if I can't get Blue Plate, I do like Hellman's pretty well. It's I won't fuss with either one of them. Know there's a lot of people that likes Duke's. I've had Duke's, I think, once, and it's really good. But Blue Plate is my go-to. Okay, we've got 1.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna add to this. We've got 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now this is 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice with some zest. I zested about half the lemon. We're gonna go in with that. Now, one recipe did not call for Swiss cheese, but the other did. It called for like 1 cup of either Swiss or 1 cup of mozzarella. I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna use 1/2 cup of the of the Swiss to mix in, and it called for 1 cup of cheddar cheese. So I'm going to use half of this, half of the cheddar to mix in. I'm going to use the other half of the cheddar and the mozzarella to go on top. What I have here is a 1/2 block of room temperature cream cheese. Got it good and softened. If I can open it. All right. So that's good and soft. So now we're going to give all this a good stir and get it well incorporated. And before we do any more stirring, I'm going to add a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. All right, I'm going to switch gears here. we've got all this incorporated and stirred really good. I've got my oven preheated to 325 degrees. I've already sprayed my baking dish with nonstick spray. So now we're going to go in with our mixture. And like I said, I've never made this before. I know I love it. It's a cheesy crab casserole that you get at like China buffets, and we really love it. So I'm hoping this is going to be good. Get this spread out. All right, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to add the rest of our cheese. I put Swiss cheese in the mixture, and I saved the mozzarella to go on top. Half a cup of the mozzarella, and I've got the rest of our cheddar, sharp cheddar. The other half cup is going to go on top. And I'm going to add just a little bit more pepper. Okay. We've got our oven preheated to 325. We're going to go in for 25 to 30 minutes. And when it gets good and bubbly and kind of browning on top, we're going to take it out and we'll come back and let y'all know what we think about it. I think we're going to let it go 5 more minutes.
Okay.
All right, we've let it go for 35 minutes. We're going to take it out now, and we're going to let that sit probably about 10 to 15 minutes, because that's like molten lava now. So after about 10 minutes or so, with it letting it sit, we'll come do a taste test and let you know what we think about it. Okay, we've let this sit for about 10 minutes. I'm going to serve some up.
Looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit for me. I think this is keto.
Could very well be. All right. Okay. First time I've ever made this. We're going to see what we think about it. It's good. Personally, I don't think it's quite as good as what we get at the China buffet that we eat at. But would I do this again? Yes, I would. It's good enough that I think I would actually cook this again. It's pretty good. If y'all enjoyed seeing this, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thank y'all for watching.